Well, hello and welcome once again to Women Speakers Association WSA TV. I'm Laura Rubenstein, your host and producer of Women Speakers Association's TV show here today, and we feature experts who are making an impact in the world. And my role is to bring out better visibility for these experts, and that's what I do as a digital marketing strategist and content marketing specialist. So without further ado, I want to go have you meet these people and get to know them. So let's say hi to our experts. Hi, Sharon.
Hi there. My name is Sharon Rogles, and I'm actually calling in from San Diego, sunny San Diego. And my website is theheartprint.com, and I'm a transformational life coach for modern times. Happy to be here.
Wonderful. We're happy to have you too. And we know you're a member of WSA. Is there something that had you want to join WSA?
Well, when I saw the leadership skills, the talent, the brilliance, and the heart-centeredness of the women that were in this wonderful pool of energy, I had to be a part of it. And I've met some amazing people along the way. So thank you for having me here.
Well, we're glad you're here, and thank you for being a part of our premier membership. So let's say hi to the wonderful Annalise.
Hello, Laura. My name's Annalise Jennings. I'm calling in from Melbourne, Australia today, and it's a beautiful day here. My company is Dynamic Exchange, dynamicexchange.com.au. And WSA, for me, I think it's a wonderful organisation, and it's very much, for me, about connecting with like-minded people and hearing stories of hope and inspiration, and truly inspirational women. Thank you.
Yeah, and global, as you all can tell. We love having you in from the other side of the world, so thanks for being here. And now, Ahesha, hi.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Ahesha Catalano, and I'm tuning in today from sunny Burbank, California. My website is thetraveldame.com. And I have to say, I absolutely love the resources, the education, and the support that I've found with WSA.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. And I too am in Southern California today, so we got three of us here. And then we have one from the Southern Hemisphere. How cool is that? That's great. But, let's talk about what lights you up and the impact you're dedicated to making in the world with your work. I'd really like to get to know you in that way. And Sharon, why don't you share with us?
Well, my mojo, what gets me moving in the morning is when I know that I can help someone understand the transitions through midlife and help women to really stand and own their own holy ground. Because when a woman comes into her own, there's nothing more beautiful, more powerful, more sexy, more dazzling, and I just love it.
That's awesome. So how did you come to this? You have a little story for us?
Well, actually, I went through a major midlife crisis myself a few years ago. And after working for a company for 15 years, raising millions of dollars for an international foundation, raising 4 kids, and my whole life was outward focus, I actually started feeling an inner stirring for something more. And so this led me to a major life crisis. I went through the divorce, and it was really a divorce of everything else I knew. I threw God out the window. I just threw everything out the window, basically. And I had a spiritual experience that changed my life. And this is what my coaching formula is all about. It's the heart print. It's understanding what a heart print is and how we go through these different times of transition for the purpose of soul expansion. And so that is something that I've been thrilled about because it changed my philosophy on life. And whenever I share this with women, they just say, wow, I've never heard life explained in this way. So I know when I found out it was touching other people's lives, I realized I've got to share this with the world.
So, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much for the wonderful heart work you do. And I want to hear also all about your work, Annalise, and what lights you up and the impact you're making.
Thank you. Well, I'm passionate about shifting humanity in a positive way. And so when I started my company, Dynamic Exchange, it was about connecting like-minded people, people from government, NGOs, community leaders, all of us coming together to share our knowledge, our experiences, and create real change. And so the work that I've been doing has been very focused around creating economic enterprise in Indigenous communities, but alongside the spiritual well-being of the people, so that in every moment we have a reason. We have a reason to get up in the morning. We have that passion. We have that fire in our bellies to really say yes to life and to
Wow.
participate.
Yeah. Well, I understand you come from a corporate background. How did you come to this place in your life?
Well, that's a story in itself. I have 25 years experience in corporate banking. I was a senior manager in corporate, and I felt I needed a much needed break from a really very, very busy lifestyle. So I took 4 days off and went to Cape York in far north Queensland. And in that time, I met some Indigenous elders who became really, really interested in the work that I had been doing in corporate, in particular around creating a sense of ownership and self-determination and shifting from controls and intervention. And they appreciated that conversation and invited me to their community. So 4 days became 2 weeks, and 2 weeks became 3 months long service leave, and that led to 12 months leave without pay. And eventually my boss rang me and he said, "Annalise, are you ever coming back?" And I said, no, I found a real shift, a shift that's making a difference, and I believe this is where I need to be. So that was in 2009, and I'm loving the experience.
And you haven't looked back. That's great. And being able to make that impact with the Indigenous area there. Wonderful. Thank you. And we have Ahesha. Tell us what lights you up and what impact you're making.
Oh, absolutely. I am a travel agent, so what lights me up is being able to see this great, big, beautiful world and, of course, help other people do the same. I work with entrepreneurs, speakers, coaches, mentors, personal trainers, pastors, you name it. And those are the people really doing some amazing things in the world. And I basically help them plan and execute profitable retreats. And I actually came into this line of work. I'm a former educator. I taught for a little over 10 years, and I loved every second of it, but it was just no longer that thing that, lit me up every day. So I started traveling and then, of course, became a travel agent after that. And I found a great way to combine the two because I realized that the clients that I had that were booking retreats, they either weren't having the experiences that they thought they would, or they were actually losing money or just not making the money they expected. So I tackled that task from an educator standpoint, and I began educating them on exactly what to do and how to do it. So more and more of them are, taking their message, their audience to some of the most amazing places around the world.
I love it. You get to show people how to travel and make money doing it.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. And so why don't we all go to Melbourne and visit Annalise? Do a
Sounds like a
Sounds
plan.
good.
there. That would be great. Well, great. Well, we have so much wisdom in this room. I want you to feel like you're in the living room with us, and you're actually here. And we have advice. Each of you has some wisdom and golden nuggets that maybe you can give today that somebody can make a difference in the people watching's lives today. So, Sharon, give us a golden nugget of yours.
Well, one thing I would just like to say is that if you're a woman or you know of a woman who's going through a midlife crisis or just a real rough time of transition, like if you're in the fog, always remember that frustration often leads you to new answers and even a higher purpose. So take the time to enter the pause and dive really deep to find out, what the solution is to it. What's your soul signal awakening you to? It's a deeper part of you, and it means you have something to give back to the world and to live a larger life. So try that out.
Frustration isn't bad. There's gold in it. I love
Yeah.
it. That's great. Annalise, what kind of wisdom would you like to leave with our viewers today?
My message is simple. It's find that passion that really drives you, find that true transformative power, that true creativity, and stay passionate, stay true to that, and that will help you to navigate through the ups and downs and to stay on focus.
Stay Stay focused on your passion. It'll reap rewards for you. I love it. Okay, Miss Ahesha, let's hear your wisdom.
I would definitely have to say to have a plan and then have a backup plan. And in addition to that, be flexible. And above all else, remember that there really is a lesson in every single experience, good, bad, or indifferent.
Ah, beautiful. Wow. I think we have just a rich wealth of resources here today, once again on WSA TV. And if you'd like to join us and be a part of this amazing group and get your message out to the world, go to joinwsa.com. You can get a free associate membership, or you can certainly upgrade to the premier level where you can be featured on shows like this, and we have tons of visibility opportunities for you. Again, it's joinwsa.com for all the details. We will see you next time for another edition of Women Speakers Association's WSA TV with some fabulous additional experts. We'll say bye for now.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye.